I say little town, yeah, this is about it right here. They do have a stop sign though. They do have a stop sign. Here, start the 4th of July road. 4 miles to the trailhead. Well, 4th of July road isn't the worst road I've ever been on. But it ain't great. Look at that, we're in the snow already. We haven't even started hiking yet. Topped 10 miles an hour since I've been on this road. A dusting of new snow on the peaks. Well, good morning. Here we are. We're actually back. Good grief, I have to see where I'm going here. Okay. Looks like the trail here at the outset is kind of forked already, and I think I'm gonna take a right. I'm pretty sure about this. Anyway, here we go. Back at 4th of July trailhead. We were here last fall with my cousin Ron and my son Josiah. We went up to Upper Diamond Lake that day. And today, I'm flying solo, making an attempt at South Arapahoe Peak and Little Baldy. 2 13ers here, and it's mid-June, and we are knocking on the door of 14er season. We are in a very strange weather pattern for Colorado, where this year we have been getting an abundance of rain, and the weather has been somewhat difficult to deal with. And so that means when we get a lot of rain down below, we get a lot of snow in the high country. So still a lot of snow up in the mountains, and you'll see that later on, Lord willing, should we get that far. The forecast does call for about a 30% chance of thunderstorms, 70% chance of snow. So we'll see how far we get. With 14er season right around the corner, I need some altitude and I need some trail training. So here we are. We'll see how it goes. Should be a fun time. It'll be an adventure. So last fall when we were up here, we at this sign continued straight to Upper Diamond Lake. This time we are headed for Arapahoe Pass Trail. I've been wanting to go up south of Arapahoe Peak for quite a while, so it feels real good to make this turn today. Here's the birds. It's beautiful. Yeah, this last section of trail here, decently steep. What a beautiful place. And now I get to walk through snow. I've walked through patches of snow here and there, but this is the first sustained snow trail that I've had to walk on. There's a slight breeze. I gotta say, that slight breeze, I don't know. You can just tell there's moisture in it and there's snow coming. You can just feel it. Anyway, onward and upward. It's just fantastic up here. Huh. Stream crossing gets kind of tricky when the rivers are running so high. But we made it. And back in the snow. Okay, so been walking in the snow a fair bit here, and got my bearings now. I looked at the GPS and it shows me now. That is South Arapahoe Peak. That is the pass. And then that's Old Baldy right there. I do believe that is correct. Yeah, South Arapahoe. I'm sure it's very impressive from this angle. But yeah. So then you come to a fork in the road. You'll see a sign. Okay, so I was wrong earlier. That's not Arapahoe Pass up there. Arapahoe Pass is that way, which takes you up to, I think, Lake Dorothy and Mount Neva, I believe. So make a right here to go to the Arapahoe Glacier Trail. I'll get a little closer to the sign so you can see. So today we're not doing the Arapahoe Pass. You're going to go to the Arapahoe Glacier Trail, which is right there. And we're headed right on up there. So I met this guy, Dave, in the parking lot this morning, and he's a wee bit faster than I am. I think everybody's a wee bit faster than I am, but he's ahead of me. He's doing the same thing I am today. Actually, I think he's hitting South Arapahoe. I'm going to hit Baldy first and then go to South Arapahoe. But I can see the peak now. But anyways, I'm following his footsteps, which is really handy. All Trails is doing a great job of keeping track of me, and And I can follow that trail, but it's nice to follow footprints. And here's my friend Dave's footprints. And there's South Arapahoe Peak. And Baldy is over that ridge there. So, and the sun is coming out. And it's pretty incredible. So I continue to follow Dave's footprints, and in a little while I'm sure there'll be a trail once we get past the snowfield. I'm on the way up here, this steep section. Just, you know, if you're ever up here in the wintertime, in this time of year, and you wonder where the trail is, it's pretty much the stream. All the snow melt here is just following the trail. So you're kind of walking through the water. Fortunately, I put waterproofing on my boots a couple weeks ago. Hopefully it holds up. Looking down from that same spot from where we've come. Looking behind me. Looking ahead of me. Man, we're just getting closer all the time. There's Arapahoe there. I think I see Dave. Yeah, that's his orange pack. Dave isn't that far ahead of me. Look what Dave had to do. Thank you, Dave. Well, I got off course a bit. So, I saw on all trails where the trail was. So I kind of cut through. I did some nice post hole in there. All the way up to the thigh. But I found the trail. Yeah. I'm having a staring contest. Come on. Come on onto the rock. Hi. I think you're a youngin'. Sure. What's it like to just live surrounded by this majesty all the time? What's it like to live here? Huh? I bet you take it for granted, don't you? I hope not. Right there is Diamond Lake. It's where we were last fall. Last September. As seen from the South Arapahoe Peak Trail. This is the trail I'm walking on. Frozen on top, but you can see the water going underneath. Isn't that cool? I have to be mucho careful here. Hey, this Pikes Peak. Right there. Awesome. Spikes are on. not going to take a chance on this ice. So here we go. Well, progress for sure. There's my ridge. There's old Baldy. There's South Arapahoe. South Arapahoe looks pretty snowy. Well, we'll see how far we get. I should at least get Baldy today. That looks sketchy, but we'll see. It is snowing, not real terrible. I'm not that concerned about the snow. But I do want to do what's safe. So I'll just take it one little step at a time. As I think about making this video and my selection of songs to go with this video, I'm thinking, what Christmas songs should I pick? Something to think about. See my buddy Dave up there on the ridge. He is hammering it right now. He's doing great. Blazing his own trail. That guy's a beast. Maybe I'll meet him on the way down. Anyway, almost to the ridge. I feel like I've been almost to the ridge for the last half hour. Anyway, basically I'm island hopping. You kind of get these little patches of ground and you just post hole your way to each one. So yeah, there's another person right down there behind me. So that makes 3 people on the mountain today. So up there, well, just go in that direction. Baldy's in that direction. Thankful for GPS because there's no way you can know it. Oh yeah, had to take the hat off for this one. Snowing like crazy out here, kind of cold, but we are on the summit of Old Baldy. Yes, that's the name of this mountain, Old Baldy. Summit, 13,038 feet. I'm sure the view up here is unbelievable, but you know, that was good. That was a good workout. Hiking in winter is always a good workout. It's not winter. It's June 17, people. Anyway, here we are, summit of Old Baldy. Old Baldy. Hey, I'm only 51. You can barely see the summit of South Arapahoe there. But yeah, snow's coming down pretty good here. I'm gonna put this phone away here pretty quick so I don't destroy it with the moisture. But anyway, yeah, here we are. Summit Old Baldy, and this will be it for today. Talked to Dave, my buddy. Ran into him there a little while ago, and he wanted to go up South Arapahoe, but he decided that nah, he says, I'm not gonna, the snow is making it too sketchy. He started up and he turned around. So South Arapahoe is gonna have to wait for another time. North Arapahoe is just beyond it. You get into some class 3, class 4 climbing there, but that might be a fun one to do sometime. So next time I do South Arapahoe, I'll maybe tag on North Arapahoe with it. But anyway, gonna eat some lunch now and enjoy this and then head back down. Yeah, It's good to be up here. Now, let's do some 14ers. If it ever stops snowing in Colorado. So I'm over here on the edge now. The ridge, whatever you would want to call it. Look at those cornices right there, wow. But there's a nice shot of South Arapahoe. Again, North Arapahoe is trying valiantly to be seen, but cannot be seen. So yeah, so I'm gonna walk this ridge down and then probably join up with Dave's footprints. He made it probably right above that far cornice there. I think it's about as far as he made it. And came back down. So I'm probably gonna take this down until I'm actually gonna allow ground to dictate where I go. I'm just gonna follow where I can see ground. If it starts getting too deep, I'm gonna probably head more away from the ridge because it probably gets pretty deep right on the other side there. So anyway, so probably the last shot of South Arapahoe from this angle anyway. Very impressive. Very amazing to be here on a day like this too. So there's Baldy, old Baldy right there. Just came down from there and I am now at the lowest point between the two. Right down in between the two. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna head through here. This ought to be fun. Should be a post-holding nightmare. It actually wasn't that bad. Only halfway up my shins. Down we go. Well, almost back down to tree line. And the sun is trying to come out here. But just before I got to tree line, I did look up at Baldy and South Arapahoe, and they were still socked in by clouds. But man, get a load of that. Beautiful out here, really nice. It's actually getting pretty warm with that sun shining down. Partially through some clouds yet, but it's pretty nice. But pretty close here. We'll be joining back up with the trail by the trail that goes to Diamond Lake. So I think I'm going to end the video here unless something amazing happens between now and the trailhead. So thanks for watching. Appreciate all you loyal watchers and subscribers, and we will see you on the next trail. Take care.